Hey folks, Garrett Monroe here from Tech and Trek. I'm in the first floor of the library at our new Tech and Trek office, and today I want to tell you about how to screen record from your iPad Pro. This is an awesome feature on your iPad Pro. It allows you to record anything you're doing on your screen and also the audio that's recording in your environment. I'm creating a screen recording right now. It's how I'm creating this video. And maybe you're doing this for a course project, or maybe you have other reasons to be recording a screen. Let me show you how to quickly get going with this. The first thing is you're going to want to come down to settings. So settings is, of course, this gray gearbox looking icon where you adjust all kinds of settings in your iPad. And you want to come down over in this left-hand column to Control Center. I'm going to tap on Control Center, and then we're going to go to Customize Controls. So once you're in Customize Controls, you want to locate Screen Recording. Now, for me, I already have it turned on under this Include column, so everything looks good. Maybe you already have it turned on. Maybe you don't, and you have to find it down here, in which case you're just going to tap the green plus button, and then it's going to appear up in the top. Now, once screen recording is turned on in Controls, I can come up to the upper left of my screen and actually swipe with my finger off and open up what we call the Control Center here. The Control Center gives me all these little shortcuts. You're very familiar with it probably. And here you see some icons that have been turned on. I've got my flashlight, my camera, my notification toggle, light dark mode, and of course, screen recording now. You can see it blinking for me. That means it's recording right now. If it's not blinking and you want to turn it on, all you do is you hold and press on that record button, and then you're going to get a menu which shows options for where the video is going to go. You want to select photos, and also an icon which shows a microphone. You want to make sure your microphone is tapped on so that it's red. This means you're recording audio from your iPad microphone. Really important. If it's not tapped on and red, it's just going to record video. There's going to be no sound from your video recording. Now, once your recording's going, anything you do on your screen is going to be captured by your iPad. So if you go into your email, for instance, they're going to show you, hey, about the fundraisers going on in your inbox. You go into Microsoft Word, and you can come in here and talk through a brochure or a document or a research paper you're working on. You could also go on the web, certainly, and talk about documents and other things. Now, probably what you're going to end up doing, maybe what you're going to end up doing, is giving a presentation. This is something your professors perhaps are doing. I'm opening up Google Slides. Big fan of Google Slides. Maybe you're going to use PowerPoint. Again, it doesn't really matter. Screen recording doesn't discriminate. And I come into Google Slides, and now basically I can run my slideshow and talk over it and upload this as a video. So I can talk about my design thinking course and what that means and record a video indeed from going through these slides. Pretty handy. Now, once you're done recording, you're going to open up that Control Center again, hold and press, and stop the recording. Piece of cake. Once that's done, you can find your video in your photos. So you can open up your photos here, and you can see all the videos that I've created and photos and so forth. So down here is one video I created just the other day. Let's see if I can find one that's a little better. This one right here. So here's a 13-minute video. You can see me playing the video, and now from here I could click the share button, and now I can airdrop it, email it, do all kinds of things with this video. What I often do from here, in fact, is I want to get it to YouTube. How do we get it to YouTube? Well, there's two different ways. There's the direct route. We first download the YouTube app, and then we open it up. Now, once you have the YouTube app opened up, you can actually select a little icon up here, which isn't showing right now, simply because I am screen recording. But normally in the place next to this bell, in the place of this display icon, is a little camcorder icon. You can tap on that, and then it's going to open up your photos. And that's going to allow you to select the video, and then just tap upload. It's pretty simple, and in a few minutes, you're going to have that uploaded to your YouTube account. Of course, you're going to have a YouTube account created to do this, and so forth. Now, the other indirect method for getting to YouTube, sometimes we want to do a little editing, in which case we're going to come over to iMovie. So I'm going to tap on my iMovie app. This is Apple's video editor, and I get to this dashboard which shows projects, shows all my little movie projects. And if I wanted to create a new one, I'd click on this plus button, and then I'd click movie, And now it opens up, again, my photo reel. And I can locate that video I recorded. Maybe it's that lecture I produced. Here it is, my 13-minute video lecture on design thinking. I can tap on it. Then at the very bottom, I simply tap Create Movie. Now it's doing this work as I'm recording. It's showing me, as I'm scrolling through the timeline, all my edits in here. Now the most common thing I like to do in iMovie is actually boost the volume. Notice down here at the bottom, I can see a visualization of my audio volume. I will tell you that normally when I screen record, the audio does not come through as quite as loud as I'd like. So if I tap on it, and in the bottom tool panel, I can select volume, and I can actually boost that volume up to 260 or wherever you want to put it, and you can see the visualization indeed rise to meet that number. So now it's probably a little more listenable. Your users or your instructor is going to really appreciate that. You can also, of course, crop it, add screen titles or photos or whatever you'd like in iMovie. Sort of a separate tutorial there. Now, say I'm done editing. I go up to the upper left hand, hit done, very appropriate. And then I come down here and I can select the Share button. Now from Share here, there it is. The YouTube app has shown up. So if I tap on YouTube, it's going to open up some metadata, such as the title of the movie. Maybe I don't want My Movie 11. Maybe I want to talk about Design Thinking Lecture 1. And maybe I want to select the quality of the recording. Of course, the larger the file, HD 1080p is going to be a larger file and take longer to upload. And then, of course, down here is where most people get thrown off with doing this work. Default is going to be private. Now, the issue with a private video is only you have access to it, not going to be shareable. So you want to select unlisted. Unlisted means anybody with the link can view the video, but it's not going to be searchable on Google or YouTube, etc. Now, if you want to make it public and searchable, you're going to tap public. Now, once it's ready, of course, you just tap share and look at how quick it's directly going to YouTube. Piece of cake. Once it's done, it's going to give you a little box which says you finished your upload. Select here to visit, and then it'll take you to the app. Or, of course, you could go back to the YouTube app on your account and go to your channel and locate the videos that you have uploaded. So here I am looking at my YouTube, and you can indeed see the various projects I've uploaded recently here using this tool just in particular. So that's, in short, is screen recording, ladies and gentlemen. You're not alone in this project. I'm here to help. And if you get lost or things aren't working, go ahead and shoot me an email, techandtrek@hiram.edu or munrogr@hiram.edu, munrogr@hiram.edu. Here to help, and good luck on your project. Thank you.